Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while, but your girl has been stressed with school, so this is definitely going to be another school update video for all my aspiring occupational therapists or people out there who just want to know about my process in school and how it's going. So before we get into that, I'm gonna need you guys to go ahead and click that subscribe button and join this family and never miss a video from me. Okay, now that we've done that, let's get into this video. And please excuse my skin. I am really struggling. You know, it's that time of the month, so you know how the skin be acting up. Okay, acting up. So I have a few, you know, like frequently asked questions written down on my little notepad, so I'm gonna go ahead and answer those questions for you guys. So if I'm looking down, that's what I'm doing. So first things first, I am in occupational therapy school. I attend Stony Brook University out in Long Island. I am on the Southampton campus. A lot of people don't know that Stony Brook has two campuses, one in Stony Brook and one in Southampton. So yes, your girl is out in the Hamptons, far as hell. But that's besides the point, because we already know what's going on in the world right now. We are dealing with a pandemic. So I have been online learning. So if you guys want to get into the details of why I chose occupational therapy, what is occupational therapy, how I got into the program, just the basic facts, I'm gonna go ahead and link that video up here somewhere, and you guys click on that and watch that, because this video is going to be an update. So the first question that I have written down here says, how was online learning for you so far? So if you guys don't already know, I'm a second-year student. And yeah, my online learning started back in March with everyone else, back in March 2020, and now we're in March 2021. So I had a whole year of online learning at a graduate school. Online learning, it's okay. It has its ups and its downs. I'm gonna start off with the best thing about online learning is that you don't gotta leave your house. You save a lot on gas. You don't have to commute. You just wake up and get online and prepare for school. So the worst things about online learning, I would say for me in this program, was the fact that it was hard to engage. I felt a lot of pressure to, you know, talk and be seen on the camera, and it's just annoying because some days, like, I don't want you guys to see my house. Like, I don't want you to see what's going on in the house. I don't want you to see the background. It's hard to focus because you're not in an environment that was set up for learning. I have my dog barking. I have people outside mowing the lawn. I got the fucking ice cream truck driving by. Like, it's just a lot going on. So it's really, really hard to focus on what the teacher is saying. And a lot of my teachers have this strict rule about cameras being on, which is also annoying because it's like you don't know people's circumstance, you don't know people's situations, and you got them forcing them to turn their cameras on. How inconsiderate. But that's besides the point. Another thing about online learning, before when we first started out back in March 2020, my whole school was just, you know, taking exams and stuff like willy-nilly. Like, there was no like nobody watching, so, you know, people could have did what they wanted to do. So recently they did make a change, and it's called Honor Lock. We use Honor Lock to take exams now. Honor Lock is basically a self-proctoring like software that is on your computer, and it watches your screen, it watches your eyes, it watches your body movements, it listens into your environment to make sure you're not, you know, being dishonest, any dishonesty or cheating and stuff like that. For me personally, I would say, like, with or without Honor Lock, it doesn't really matter. I feel like cheating, you're not benefiting anyone. Like, you're just doing yourself a disservice by cheating. Also, like, how much can you really cheat when you have a timed exam? So you're really not gonna study and then go into this exam thinking you gonna cheat? Like, no, don't play yourself. So any of y'all out there that's thinking about doing that, don't play yourself. Just study, even a little bit, study. And as for the Honor Lock, I felt like it's another added stress. I'm already a bad test taker. Like, I literally don't do well when I'm taking tests. So I start to freak out and I start to second guess myself and pick the wrong answers or change my answer. That's just how I am. I'm not a good test taker. But as for honor block, that's just added pressure for me because I feel like somebody's staring into my soul, like. So it's like everything you do, like sometimes I like to look down or look up because I'm thinking, but then it picks it up like, oh, like you might be cheating and you get flagged for it and blah, blah, blah. But obviously the teacher will review the footage and be like, you're not cheating. So that's that. That's my take on honor lock. I just feel like with or without it, it's whatever. But do I like it? No, because I feel like every movement you do is being taken into account, and that's mad stressful. So the next question I have here is, do you miss in person? Definitely missing in person, not even gonna lie, not even gonna lie. So for the last couple weeks or so, I was definitely going in person just for lab. Like we were making splints and stuff. I'm gonna insert some pictures of the splints that I made. Yeah, so we made splints. And that obviously cannot be done online because we don't have the proper equipment to do it online. So we had to go in person. Got COVID tests, wear a mask, social distancing, all that good stuff. Yeah, I miss seeing my classmates. I miss my professors. It was a really good feeling to see everyone and, you know, have that time. So that was really good. So I don't know if you guys know about like the curriculum of how these programs work. Yeah. As a second year student, you are required to complete a 12-week fieldwork. So what fieldwork is, it's kind of like what nurses do with their clinicals or what people do with their internships. You basically go ahead and labor for free and try to apply what you learned in school to an actual real life experience / scenario. So the process of fieldwork was hectic as heck and super just like all over the place. As you know, there's a pandemic, so a lot of places are not trying to have extra people all up in their establishment, bringing in more germs and more particles in the air. Okay, so finding fieldwork placements for everyone was very up in the air, and a lot of my classmates, including myself, was extremely worried that we were not going to get placed. But through the diligence and hard work of the staff at Stony Brook, we were all able to get placed. I was placed in a outpatient rehab facility in New York City. I'm not gonna give you guys the name or the place and all that stuff because no, I don't need you to come find me. Also too, I don't want to, you know, get into all of that. That's kind of, you know, personal details. But yeah, I'm just giving you guys the setting, and the population that I'm working with is everyone from 5-month-old babies to geriatrics. Like, it's everything and everyone. And yes, I did start. I had my first day on Monday, but something went awry and I'm looking to start back again next Monday. So yeah, I went for one day, didn't get to go back. But yeah, I'm not even gonna get into all of that, but that's what happened. My first day of fieldwork was great. I don't even know how to explain it. It was a lot. There was a lot going on. It was a lot of stuff going on. All right. My first patient that I was able to treat was a 5-month-old baby. Yes, so he had some bilateral weakness and some left side neglect, so he wasn't using his left hand for anything, because you know babies grab, they play and stuff like that, but this particular baby was not engaging his left side, so I got to help treat him through play. You know, that's how you get with the kitties, you got to play with them. And I also had another patient who suffered a CVA, and she had a lot of shoulder pain and shoulder weakness, so I got to treat her. I also got to witness some aqua therapy, seeing some people in the pool work on some hip strengthening. I also got to treat a lot of kids. If you know me, you know that's not where I want to work. I don't want to work with kids. I feel like I work with kids so much in my lifetime that I'm ready to experience something new, and I've kind of come to the point where I realize it's just not where my heart is at. But I've never really gotten a chance to work with adults or geriatric population, so that's kind of why I was so dead set on going into that population, because I wanted to kind of see what else out there. You know, just, you know, if you just know one thing, how do you know if that's really what you like unless you try other things? So that's kind of why I want to go into adults. But yeah, the first day was a lot. The first day was a lot. My feet was throbbing. Like, I came home, I'm like, I don't know if this 40-hour week thing's for me. I think my dream job is staying home and getting paid for it, because my feet was killing me. I was up and down, up and down. I got my steps in that day. But yeah, I'm looking forward to going back. I definitely learned so much on my first day. Like, there was definitely a lot of stuff that I learned in school that were very applicable and that applied to the scenarios that I was put into. So yeah, shout out to Stony Brook, because you guys really, you know, educated us to the point where the stuff that we learned came up and I was able to apply it and use it and impress my supervisors. And then the stuff I didn't know or didn't remember, because like I said, I'm working with populations of newborns up until older people. So it's like, I don't remember everything from the last 2 years. Like, it's impossible to remember every single thing and know how to do every single thing. So if you're going to field work and you're worried about, oh my God, I have to review this, I have to know that, I have to do this, do not stress yourself out. This is a learning experience and you are expected to learn. So one of my supervisors asked me to do something and completely blanked. Did not know what I was supposed to do. And one of the other students from a different school was there, and she kind of helped guide me, and I really appreciated that. But I came home, I wrote down what I didn't know, right? So I came home that same day and I did a lot of research and reading and went back into my notes to see what it was and get refreshed. And now I know in my heart that no matter what, I will never forget that, because I was put in a situation where I didn't know something. I felt kind of like embarrassed a little bit, and I was like, damn, this ain't gonna happen to me again. So, you know, that's how I learn. That's what I like. Like, don't talk me to death. Like, don't lecture me to death. Don't make me take notes to death. Like, allow me to get that hands-on experience and allow me to feel the emotions and, you know, attach that to everything I learned, and I promise you I will never forget it. So that was my first day. I'm there with two other my classmates that are guys, and they're really they're funny, and they, you know, make the day go by definitely a little faster. So like I said, it's a 12-week process. You have to be working at least 35 hours a week in order to, you know, qualify for your license, to sit for your licensing down the line when we graduate and all that kind of stuff. Outpatient care in New York City. Like I said, I'm not really into peds. Originally I wanted inpatient care with the geriatric or adult population or adult FISDIS, and I didn't get that. But you know, you get what you get, you don't get upset. I'm just happy to be placed. But yeah, I really wanted inpatient because that's another experience that I never got. Like, I never got to work inpatient. I've never got to observe inpatient. So, you know, I'm tending to go to territory that I've never been in. A lot of people will shy away. They want to go places that they know and they know they'll be successful. I don't care about being successful per se. I care about learning and being the best therapist I could be at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what it's all about. The stress level. What is the stress level? So I have wrote that down. The stress level, I did not feel super stressed. I don't know, maybe as time goes on the stress level will increase, but since it was only one day, like, how stressed can you feel? I wasn't overwhelmed either. Like, I was just embracing the chaos. Like, when I tell you it's chaotic there, it is packed, jam-packed. And let me tell y'all this, I don't want to talk too much. I don't want to say too much, because at the end of the day, I'm still at this placement. I'm still in school, and there's a lot of tea I could spill, but I'm not trying to spill that tea because it won't be beneficial to me in the end. When I graduate and get my license, I got all the tea for y'all. I'll be right back with a video because I got all the tea on everything. I got y'all. But this place, what I can say is that if I do not get COVID, if I don't get COVID from this place, I'm immune, because when I tell you this place is jam-packed, people are ripping and running. You don't see really any cleaning, or there's people that's refusing to put on masks. Like, it's just crazy. But you know, your girl got the PPE on lock, and I'm taking every precaution. I personally get tested weekly because I don't want to expose any of my loved ones to COVID. I wear my mask, I wash my hands, I have my sanitizer, and I'm even about to incorporate a face shield because, like I said, the facility that I'm at has aqua therapy, and if you guys don't know what that is, aqua therapy is like therapy in water, basically, aqua therapy. And if you know me, you know that water ain't my thing. You know, I'm not really a swimmer. I'm a land mammal, okay? I'm a land mammal. I don't swim. I don't like water. I just like looking cute on the beach in a bikini. Okay, so yeah, so now I realize I have to get into this pool with these people, and I'm like, one, gross. Two, I don't, and like a lot of the kids, I watch them getting their aqua therapy. A lot of the kids are on the spectrum, and they spit, they splash, and all that kind of stuff. And I do have contacts in, and I don't want that to be a problem there too. So I haven't gotten in the pool yet, so I can't give y'all my feelings on that yet, but I'll definitely come back with another video at the end of my 12 weeks. And I'm just looking forward to learning as much as I can. I'm looking forward to becoming a third year, a third year. So basically, once this 12-week is over and my supervisor gives me the stamp of approval, your girl is gonna be in her last year of graduate school. Are y'all proud of me? Are y'all proud of me? Because I'm proud of myself. Like, it's been a long time coming. Like, I've been working towards this for so long, and to be in the final stretch, like, it's crazy to me. Like, I'm so excited. So I am looking forward to it. So end of 12 weeks, I'm gonna come back and be like, yeah girl, made it. I made it. Okay, so basically summertime, so around June, July, I don't really have an exact date, I will be starting as a third year student, completing my last year of occupational therapy school. And after that, I just plan to study my behind off so that I could pass the NBCOT and start treating people on my own license. So yeah, I'm excited. Just by that one day of field work, it kind of solidified that this is what I want to do. You know, and that was another thing that I was really afraid about, is like, damn, what if I get to field work and I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't like it. That would be discerning, because it's like, wow, like, I did 4 years of undergrad geared toward this profession. Then I busted my ass to get into the program, got into the program, been busting my ass ever since, just to find out that I don't like it. That's crazy. And you know, sometimes it's just how it goes. And I'm not knocking anyone who's gone through a lengthy process like that and realized this ain't for them. That's life. And that was my biggest fear going into field work, was like, I was gonna get there and I'm like, this ain't it. Yep. But I got there and I felt, I don't know, like, it's so weird. Like, I felt like purposeful, if that makes sense. Like, I felt like I had a reason to be there. I was helping people. I got to meet so many people. Like, it just felt good. It just really feels good to find your purpose and find what you want to spend your life doing. And I'm not saying that OT is my only purpose, because I don't believe that we are put on this earth with one purpose. We're such complex creatures and we're so multifaceted that we're allowed to have 10 different passions, 10 different purposes, and we can feed them all. We just have to kind of find what they are. Like, I love makeup, I love hair, like I love OT, like I love my dog, I love working out. I just, like, there's a bunch of things that make up who I am. So I would never say like I'm an occupational therapist and that's it, because that's not the case. But being an occupational therapist is very near to my heart, and I'm so happy that I've found a profession that I love. So yeah, so if you guys have any questions regarding the process and my fieldwork situation and how my second year went, my second year was good. It literally, I passed all my classes, and that's all that matters. Another thing that I want to say, and I've been saying this a lot to my classmates, is like, pass your classes, do well, put your best foot forward, but do not kill yourself over it. Because at the end of the day, the person with the 3.5 GPA and the person with the 4.0 GPA is still going to sit for the NBCOT. They still have the opportunities to get the same jobs. It's the same. Like, don't kill yourself to be perfect, because perfection is not attainable. Okay, so enjoy the process of learning, enjoy academics, enjoy education. Like, school is about learning, and I feel like we forget that. We forget that, and school becomes about money, school becomes about competition. Like, school is for learning, okay? And, you know, applying what you learn to your everyday life. So go out there and learn. Stop pressuring yourself into all these other stuff that don't matter. Go and learn, and take what you learn and just be an overall better person. Like, everything we learn could be applied to any parts of our lives. So just, you know, what I've learned in being in this program is like so much about just different disabilities and how it can affect your mental health, your social health, your financial health. Like, there's different, like, when you get sick or when you have a disability and stuff like that, those things impact so many different parts of your life. And as occupational therapists, we're here to kind of like mold that and fix that and make sure that they all work together. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just learning should be fun. It just should be fun. Schools will always be stressful because of the whole grading thing, and I wish they focused more on learning than grades. But you know, I guess how else can you determine if someone's ready to go out in the field and do whatever? But thank you guys for watching, and I will definitely see you in my next video, which is going to be a third year, welcome to my third year video at the end of these 12 weeks. So I look forward to any questions or comments you have down below. And again, I don't even know what I was gonna say. And again, I love you guys, and thanks you for watching. Please subscribe to this channel. See ya.